Then we got Oz Cobb, friend of the channel.
So Becky is fake, gone again. This is like the 70th time it's happened. I will believe when she's gone for, and I will still question it at a month. I can't let this go because it's just such a weird thing. And it proves my point. One of my former very dedicated trolls, she sold a picture. I don't know if it was her ass or tits, or I mean, shit, if you got a picture of her tits, you probably see her ass in it. But for $200 to a former troll of mine, like
with myself if I do. I can't.
Shut the fuck up. Falsely accuse someone of fucking grape.
Look away from.
R. Kelly overdosed in prison. Darn.
Uh-oh.
Getting absolutely destroyed because it was left in the hands of.
Well, that's why I think Keemstar came back, because there is no chemistry between Rastolph and Boogie. There's none. There's no chemistry. There's no amount of skits, shticks, dockets. They could fucking film a bare gay porn together and it would not bring in viewership. Thank God.
About how
yeah, the model of, well, Keemstar told me back in the day, but my breaking fucking whatchamacallit with this, is that he kind of wanted like there to be a LolCow show 24/7 that you could watch. If you're on YouTube at 2 a.m., there's a LolCow show. If you're on YouTube 2 in the afternoon, there's a LolCow show. 6 in the evening, there's another show. But I don't know, like, I was going to say this before about Glammy Lammy that I forgot to finish my thought. Glammy Lammy is like when you get a Karen soccer bomb who knows nothing about being a public person. Tech Talk is at who the fuck is watching Tech? I understand different parts of the world. I'm not that much of an idiot. I am an idiot, but not that much. Who the fuck is watching a show at 4 a.m.? This is from my cheap ass, sir. Thank you for being a cheap ass, and thank you for representing. Also, yeah, hit a like on this. Hit a like on this stream too. Also, too, if you're not subbed yet to the ASMR channel, I'm going to have more content up there. Can I believe, dude? You don't move.
I can't believe Jordan did this job.
That wasn't even a donation train. That was a disaster train. That was a.
Wow, you are really out of, like, people talk shit about me when I go down, because I go down 3 flights of stairs to get these fucking things and run back up. Like, you just did this except standing up. You should not be.
A train crash. That was a train wreck that nobody could look away from.
R. Kelly overdosed in prison. Darn.
Uh-oh.
You ruined it, Becky.
Ozempic, work it out, Becky. I'll never forget, she wouldn't shut the fuck up when we were chatting before all this shit went down. And she was like, oh, Ozempic's great. I never feel like I want to eat. Like, oh, really? Hello, horse father. When you took those gummies, what were they exactly? THC. And there's 2 kinds of strains. There's indica, which will, in most cases, going to relax you. Jeffrey, you can have her. Enjoy. She's all yours, brother. Go ask Richie about her. I never really was in a situation to be in a bed with her. Dude, she's beyond dead. There's a reason that she's pushing 40, living alone in squalor with cats. So there's indica, which will relax you in most cases. And then there's sativa, which can have more of a stimulant
effect. For
effect.
context, apparently the reason why Becky quit the show for the millionth time now is because allegedly Keemstar, Boogie, and Rastov were not taking Becky seriously when she said that she was.
Don't know if I believe it, but Keemstar wasn't Tina and Xylee filling in for now. So Becky is fake, gone again. This is like the 70th time it's happened. I will believe when she's gone for, and I will still question it at a month. I used to say 2 weeks, but at a month. If she's gone for a month, I might think that she's actually gone. She's off riding dick and will be back. Darth Omega, that's his quote. Let me just say what I'm going to say about Glammy Lammy. Glammy Lammy is like, you ever like meet the Karen soccer moms? Like, oh, if I was on a TV show, I think it would be so much fun. And then they get on the show and they're like, they can't handle it because they had no idea what they were. They go from, oh, it sounds like it's fun. They go to this.
Oh, you suck ass.
Keep it small, like my dick.
Not making him another fucking penny. I can't live with myself if I do. I can't.
Shut the fuck up. Falsely accuse someone of fucking grape. Your whole, yeah, you mean all of a sudden you have morality? Get fucked.
When I told him I needed time for my mental health, he and Boogie and Rastov were all on the phone bullying me about it and laughing to my face. laughing to my face about what I just went through and telling me that the work I do is worthless here.
And if you...
So I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming back. I'll never be back.
Is anyone actually surprised that evil demon Keemstar is laughing at somebody else's disgrace? Because I sure the f am not. And well, Boogie...
Yeah, Becky, you've said that before. I'm not coming back. It's, of course, it's scripted. Again, she has to be gone for at minimum a month for me to even partially take it seriously. Month. I don't want her, oh, she's back, or she's going on someone else's show. Actually, I kind of did that. I was actually fired, but whatever. She's in the LolCow Discord talking to people, or no, she needs to be gone. She needs to be done for me to even remotely think about believing
And if she comes back, she's a fool. Keem uses us for his fucking evil fucking ways, and it's disgusting. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she didn't. I mean, you could argue that Jay and I were like, okay, he saw you guys did a show together. Like, at least from me, at the surface level, I saw it as, all right, he knows that we're friends again. He knows that we work together well. Let's make a tech talk show. I had my reservations, which I've gone over, and I was right about them. But I could see it back then. Now you know what you're getting into. You can't tell me no one here knew what they were getting into. You either knew or you're pretending not to know for theatrics.
I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done.
Yup, someone pulled the plug right when she was quitting. I know we all say the cult thing.
Yeah, they always do that. That's the other thing they do. But the thing, you know what I think keeps it's too annoying for me. It's the same like hamster wheel of who's fired, who's fighting, who's fired, who's fighting. But the one time they actually pulled the plug was, and it was really pulled, was Madhouse.
Than anyone else here because she works 2 fucking shows. Okay, let me be clear. Becky does not set up the stream. All right, coming up with a title and thumbnail is the most mental draining thing every single day to do. All right, that's like one of the most hardest.
Yeah, but you're coming from a person. I don't take any take you have on her because you still keep her employed. But anyway, she has basically grifted and schemed her way throughout life. Like, she doesn't know what work is. She has no concept of it.
Parts of the job. And I'm serious.
Bro, you can really tell this dude hasn't edited a video in his entire
I can't let this go because it's just such a weird thing, and it proves my point. One of my former very dedicated trolls, she sold a picture, I don't know if it was her ass or tits, or, I mean, shit, if you've got a picture of her tits, you probably see her ass in it. But for $200 to a former troll of mine. Like, as long as it's not a 9 to 5, she will do what she needs to do. Or including Suckcock.
freaking life. Coming up with the title.
Because Roxy is a retard. Roxy is a very dumb.
Yes, and that's why you hire them, because you know they're train wrecks, dude. That's why you hire them, because you know situations like this will come up.
Person. If you're going to miss days, I got to start, or excuse me, I forgot to say this because this is an important part. If I didn't say this earlier, let me say it now because it is an important part. When we first started the conversation, I said, if you're going to keep missing days, I'm just going to fire you.
Brother, imagine trying to make it as a content creator, which must be one of the...
Dude, she's done way worse shit you haven't fired. Like, yeah, oh, you admitted to falsely accusing someone of assault? But you did, that's fine, but you did miss a day of work. That's why no one believes this charade, Keem. That's why they don't. Like, you keep people that have done heinous things, but, you know, David Jaffe talks about your dick size. He's gone. Becky, not repeating, I already said it 7 times, the multiple things she's done, but she's has to go to a funeral. That's a bridge too far. Okay, all right.
Becky, you're going to have to do the same thing.
His cheeks aren't dark and bruised. It's just where he shaves.
But the difference with you is you're not going to have to talk just about this situation.
She claimed they laugh. That's what's Lebrowski. That's what's going to get, after all the shit she's done, that's what's going to get her fired. Oh, I totally 100% she's back. She'll be back.
You're going to have to talk about all your wrong.
The only way that she's not back if something else behind the scenes happened with Becky.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Mr. Rich, thank God you escaped from the Drunkstar cult. It's all about the money, humiliation, and power tripping. You dodged a bullet.
Our show would have been dead anyway.